and they seized 2.3 million of the funds.
In the course of your presentation, I think you mistake ransomware for the ransom paid. The ransomware is what is the malicious attack, and the process of that was the attackers encrypting the pipeline's data and then demanding ransom to give them the decryption key. That was it. So the ransomware now is the attack that was launched on the victim, but the ransom is the money that was paid in exchange for the decryption key, just to decode the key that their data was encrypted with. Do you understand that? And then,
good day everyone, my name is Abdulmalik. I'm a student of Atibyan Academy. I'm studying cybersecurity under the program TechMaster. I'm here to present to you my research about the Colonial Pipeline Ransomware attack in 2021. Firstly, I want to tell you about what happened and how the attack happened. Colonial Pipeline, one of the largest fuel pipeline operators in the US, was attacked by a cyber criminal group on May 7, 2021. The attack involved ransomware, a type of malicious software that locks or encrypts data on a system and demands payments, usually in cryptocurrency, to restore access. The Colonial Pipeline is one of the largest pipeline operators in US. It was attacked by cyber criminals on May 7, 2021. The attack involved ransomware. Ransomware is payment that will be demanded when a vulnerability is being exploited in a system. And I'm going to the second line. Who was behind it? The attack was carried out by the dark side group, which is believed to be Russian speaking cyber criminal gang. Dark side operates under a ransomware as a service model, meaning they provide the tools and infrastructure for other criminals to carry out attack in exchange for a cut of ransom. They primarily target large organizations, especially one in sectors like energy, healthcare, and furniture. The attackers were a group of people. They are from Russians. They call them dark side. They operate under a ransomware. If they operate on a system now, they will demand for ransomware for the payments for the vulnerabilities they found in your system. And if you are not willing to pay, they will drag your system and they will took what is necessary in it. The dark side group of hackers, they are hackers that they are grey hat hackers, that if they did something on purpose so that people will know that it's them that did it, but they always demand for ransomware. And I want to talk to you about the initial access. The exact methods of how the attackers gain access to Colonial Pipeline's network hasn't been fulfilled disclosed, but it's believed that they got in through a compromised VPN connection. This was likely a weak point that wasn't properly secured or updated. The exact method that how the attackers gain access to the Colonial Pipeline, they have not really seen the way that they got in, but they said it was with VPN, that virtual private network, that they used to connect. The connection was there too because the system is not updated. That is why they're likely to connect with it. The role of ransomware demand. The attackers demand a ransom in exchange for the decryption key to restore the company system. The attackers demand for a ransom so that they can give the vulnerabilities out to the company so that they can restore their system. And ransom payments. Colonial Pipeline did end up paying 4.4 million ransom to DarkSide to regain access to their system. However, the FBI was able to track the cryptocurrency used for the ransom payment and seized 2.3 million of the funds. The Colonial Pipeline did end up paying 4.5 billion. They pay 4.5 billion to the dark side to gain access to their system. However, the FBI, some policemen that they are talented with technology, and their hackers too was able to track the cryptocurrency that was used to pay the ransomware.
You talked about the vulnerabilities like a compromised VPN network. So I think from my own this what was like the attackers were able to exploit the compromised VPN network because that one was without MFA, the multi-factor authentication. I think that was where the problem is. And then the dark side, you in fact I learned something from you. Like the dark side is just like a group. When we talked about the cloud computing, this thing, the IaaS, software as a service platform. So what the dark side do? They are just like they render the service, but what their own service is towards to give people their ransomware tools. Because from your research, what I read is they were actually like, okay, I'll give you the ransomware to use it, demand for the ransom, and then I will have a cut from the money you are being paid. And from then, I think I noticed you gave us the mitigations before the affected entities. I think the affected entities should come. The ones you are telling us, the fuel shortage, all of those things that it was as a result of it, and then you now give us the solution afterward, which are the actions they take. You said they paid 4.4 billion in crypto. Is it million or billion in cryptocurrency? Yes. And then when the FBI got involved, they were able to retrieve 2.3 million. So that was like their solution. And then they increased their security, their network security. So thank you. Next time, please take notes.